Alright, this video is going to be the solution to the Functionize letter grades assignment, practice assignment. Hopefully you've given it a try, and you're watching this video either to check your answer, or maybe you still needed a little bit of a demo just to get comfortable with this. So I'm going to do this. Let's take a quick look at the code here, the start code. And in the start code, we have this breakdown of what is an A, what is a B, right? What range of letters to use. And again, my button clicked is just going to get the inputs, right? All the percentage grades for each subject. And then for English, I check is my English percent, right? The grade that was entered. If it's greater than 80, then this letter variable is going to be A. Otherwise, it'll be B, C, D, or F. And then I output the result. Okay, so and then we repeat, right? Copy and paste, change it for social studies, change it for math, change it for science. So yeah, we should be training our brains to say, well, this is bad. So we're going to go here, do our little planning, and the name of the function, sure, it can be, maybe we can call it percent to letter or something like that. That sounds good. Your function name should describe what they do, right? So percent to letter makes sense. The purpose of the function, convert a percentage grade to a letter grade. What data does the function need? Well, it needs a percentage grade. And what does the function return? The corresponding letter grade, right, based on the percentage grade. So we pass values in, and it returns something. Okay. Again, I think I'm going to start by saying what would I like this to look like? Well, I'd like this line of code. I'm just going to copy, paste that up here. I'd like to call my function, I forget already, percent to letter, and I'd pass in my English percent. Right? So this function is going to run. It's going to take in whatever the English percent is. Right? So this will just be a number like 80%, 60%, 78, whatever. And it'll do its thing and it'll return whatever this percentage, what letter grade this percentage falls into. And then the inner HTML will become that thing. Okay, that makes sense to me. And then I think we'll just copy and paste this. Copy and paste. And again, we'll do percent to letter, but this time I use my social studies percentage grade, right, that I get from here. I'm just going to copy and paste this because I think this is just math letter, and then this will be my math percent, and this one is just SCI, and same thing here, SCI percent. Okay, I'm going to take one of these, and we will go down here and make our function percent to letter, which will take in a percent grade, right? That's just my parameter. It'll take in some percent grade. And then I'll do this, and I'll just replace all of these, right? So I selected it and hit Control D. So it selects all of these, and now when I start typing, it replaces everywhere. So percent grade is what I want to do. And then this, well, actually, I don't need this variable now. What I can do simply here is that I don't want to do this inner HTML, right? Like I could leave it like this, and I could just go return, right? Once this is all done, I can return whatever the letter is. And I would replace this not with English letter, but just letter, or letter grade maybe would be more descriptive. Right, so if it's this, letter grade is that. If it's this, letter grade is that, blah, blah, blah. And once it's done, I return letter grade. Now, this will work fine. Let's test this just to, oh, actually I got to call the function first. Sorry, I do call the functions here. Hold on here. I need to delete all of this repetitive code. And this apparently is too long. Why did it go to the next line? because it's too long and my prettier decided it should go to the next line. Fine. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, so we're calling all these functions, right, are calling the same function multiple times with the different grades. Yeah, let's make sure this works. So we go here, I'm going to open up my console. I'm going to first start by testing in the console here. I'm going to go %2letter, and I'm going to pass in a 90. That returns an A, awesome. A 50 is a D, a 40 is an F, 70 is a B, 60 is a C. Looks good. Okay, and then when I do this, 80, 60, 50, 40, A, C, D, F. Cool. I bet you 70 is like a B. There we go. Okay, that works. The only thing I'm going to suggest a possible change, and it's not totally necessary, but we actually don't need this variable. If this is true, I can actually right here just go return A. Right? And right here, same thing. Let's do my control D, return that letter. And then I don't need this, and I don't need this. It just says, hey, if this is true, I want to return this value of A from the function. Just keeps it a little cleaner. It was an unnecessary variable that we had. And I think this is just as good. Okay, that is it, right? We're reusing this function, efficiency. We're passing data into the function, and we're returning data from the function. So this button click function is in charge of the input and the output. That's its job. Get the input from the user, output the results, and it calls its buddy %2letter, which does all the figuring out of the percentage grades to the letter grades. Good teamwork. All right, hope that made sense. Take care and see you in the next video.